The Australian High Commission has stepped up security measures after riots and looting broke out in Papua New Guinea. Live to Cheng Lei in Port Moresby. Lei, what have you been seeing in the last hour or so as you move around Port Moresby?
That's right, Simon. I do really want to show you how this is really a country with such extremes. I mean, in the last hour, I was sitting in a cafe on the waterfront, people sipping flat whites behind me. And here we are at one of the worst areas of the violence yesterday, that is Rainbow in Port Moresby, where most of the looting and burning took place. And people are scavenging in the smouldering remains right around me. And but I do want to get you more of a sense of what's happening on the ground. I'm very lucky to have Anthony Aindri, who is a chief pharmacist with Q-Land Pharma, a local business person here with me. So great to have you on the show. Anthony, tell me, how are you feeling about this? What did you see yesterday?
Thank you, Lee. Yesterday was a black day for the country and as well as the business houses. As a Papua New Guinean, I was not really happy and in terms of what the people did, but it happens already. The damage is caused. Basically, from my perspective, it was not a good day for Papua New Guinean history, where all the businesses make a loss of worth of millions of properties and assets and goods. And, tomorrow will be coming and then the people will be affected. We ourselves, the Papua New Guineans, will be affected because these shops and business houses provide services to all of us, the communities, surrounding communities, in terms of health, education, and graduate trainees, like, for instance, specifically CPL and Stop and Shop group of companies. They have done a tremendous job in the community, in PNG, for a decade now. And what has transpired yesterday, and we've seen most of the shops been damaged, most of the shops been looted and burned down, is not a good, it does not portray a good image to our country, as they have really paid high taxes to the government, and those taxes has been converted to pay the tuition fees of our children's, pay medical, subsidize the medical bills of our population.
Yes, Anthony, I heard about one nearby warehouse, sort of the PNG equivalent of Harvey Norman. 300 people stormed the gates and 10,000 square meters of warehouse just looted and burned. Why do you think people are so desperate?
From my understanding, people are very desperate in terms of doing all those things because in the country there is a high inflation of the prices of goods and services in the country that this government has imposed on the people, and most of the people, another reason is most of the people are unemployed. And when it comes to such situations, they take opportunity and take charge of everything that that's going on. Yep.
So what do you think is going to happen next? People are angry. People are going to want someone to be held account for what happened.
The tension is really high as yesterday it started, and still today the tension is still high. As you can see from the background, people are still scavenging and trying to go into the shops to get the remainings of what burned down yesterday. And people are very angry at this moment with the government because of some of the basically on the taxes and the high prices of goods and services that are provided in the stores. But in fact, it's not an issue. It's not a problem with the Stop and Shop, with the shop owners or the chargers of goods in the shops. It's because they are also the victim as ourselves in the country, the citizens. We are also struggling to pay that tax. They are also struggling to pay that tax. It's not the problem. They did not put a tax, increase the tax in the country. They are the victim as one of us. They are also paying the taxes. And it shouldn't be done that way yesterday. It should be the country as a whole should, resolute to proper solutions and try to make it more proper than what yesterday has transpired.
Thank you so much, Anthony. Anthony Aindri, chief pharmacist at Q-Land Pharma. So, Simon, as you can see, kids behind me trying to find what they can in the burnt remains. of this mall here, and many more scenes like this. So let's just hope that this is a wake-up call to the government to better manage the economy and to look after its people. Back to you, Simon.